Hello and welcome to the video. I was up at 3DXR a couple of weeks ago. Haven't been there for a very long time because of the virus. Went up there and did some socially distanced stuff, particularly talking about things like Vtol. You can actually preview that video if you want to right now before it's public. It's in the Big Boys Toys playlist. Ben's been a Vtol pilot for a couple of years. But 3DXR, his business that really caters for the larger UAV systems, but also things like Pixhawk, high-end FPV, video, surveying, fixed wing, multi-rotor systems, all that jazz. He is my go-to guy in the UK for that stuff. Interestingly, when I was there, it cost me money. It always does every time I go. I got some folding prop stuff, and I also got a air unit that's going to go in my AR Wing Pro. As you're watching this video, you might have already seen the Maiden. Not sure exactly how the releases are going to work with all these videos. But he had lots of other cool stuff he was showing me. So I actually stopped him and said, oh, hang on a minute, Ben, let me grab the camera and I'll kind of record this because he's got some really cool stuff. So I'll hand over to Ben and he can take you through some of the cool things that he had got in the last 6 months since I last saw him. And I'll put links down below if you want to know more about it.
Okay, so first we have a selection of Grimsey gimbals. So we have full stock of all the Grimsey range gimbals, accessories and mounts and dampers. This one fitted here is the S1 V3. So this takes cameras to around the size of a Sony a6000. They're all brushless gimbals. They all accept Mavlink or standard S-Bus control, and they're also compatible with DJI flight controllers. The small one here in the case is a Pixie U. This is a small universal gimbal. Works with some of the IR cameras, GoPros, some of the multispectral cameras. Features quick release, and the beautiful thing Grimsey have done here is hidden the extension wires through the body to give you HDMI and some auxiliary controls, as well as making them quick release from your drone. Okay, so this is one of our Vtol frames. The Great Shark. So we have these available as frame only to fit your own electronics, or as complete solutions built to specification. So this particular one is 3.2 meters and will have a weight from 20 to 25 kilos. All electric and about a 2.5 hour flight time. Just to give you an example here, we have these beautiful new T-motor motors for the push, and our Vtol range of motors fitted for our lift with Vtol props, giving a different pitch to normal. Huge payload bay. So this can carry up to 3 kilos. Could be a camera solution or delivery payload. So our semi-solid lithium-ion batteries, currently available in 2 sizes. They're both 6S. We have a 22 amp hour battery and the 30 amp hour battery. Now these are low C, so these are a 5C continuous current. The Great Shark over here will take 4 of these for its push and the additional lift batteries, and this is given around a 35 to 40% weight saving over traditional lithium polymer. So this is the equivalent weight to a 16 amp hour in normal format. The downside is it's a lower C rating. This particular one's 10, some are 5. These are branded T-drones, so we buy them in with our T-drones, but it is a battery you can use on anything for high endurance. So this is just one of the many batteries we stock. So these are specifically aimed at the long endurance fixed wing. We do have almost a full range of Gens Ace batteries, from tiny 500 milliamp hour all the way up to big agricultural batteries for all purposes. Following on from the batteries, we have also stocked a range of ultra power chargers. So here's 2 examples I'm quite fond of. This nice desktop 600 watt charger, 2-channel output, and also wireless charging for your phone. Until you have one of these, you won't realize how much you needed it. Very convenient, especially if your drone uses a tablet or phone as well with wireless charging. And the slightly bigger brother here, this has 8 outputs and it's 1200 watt. Now, thing to remember here, it charges 2 at a time and works its way along. So a use for me is, you know, a hotel charger. If I've got my batteries to charge up, I can set everything up, press go, and away it goes. Obviously don't leave these chargers unattended, but it's a convenience, and it is still up to 25 amps a channel. Next here, Lightware added some new products to their range. So we have their SF000, their smallest LiDAR, less than 10 grams, 50 meter range, and as you'd expect, a high quality product from Lightware. So I'm just about to start utilizing some of these in my fixed wings and smaller drones. And then other offerings such as the 30D, this is a 200 meter LiDAR, and the traditional lines like the LW20s. And we'll also be having some new products from them in the new year. Lightware also have their LW45, which is a rotating LiDAR based on the LW20 series. So it's going to be their smallest rotating LiDAR, due out in the next month or two. From Hollybro, we have their new range of HRTK. So here's an example here of the M8P with helical antenna. So this can be used as a rover or a base. And we have also got the F9P range. We have these with larger antennas, and we have the RTK range to fit to your drone, the standard GPS modules you'll be used to. So Hollybro have been working like other manufacturers on getting the high precision GPSs to the mass market. So this is the Hollybro offering. We also have almost all the Hollybro products, so the Pixoc 4s, Durandals, and their sensors. Complementing this, we have the Amoled Reach RS2. So this is the sort of product you might use for ground control points when mapping with your drone. This is again a multi-channel GPS using the F9P chip. The good thing about this, the most recent updates and their app called ReachView 3 now supports local grid systems. So most people that have used these were after the ability to record in Ordnance Survey coordinates. That is now available, so that's a big update for anybody using or wanting to get an RS2. So latest Cube and HERE products. So now anybody making a build using the Cube, the recommended is the Cube Orange. So that is the H7 processor, now been out for a while. Features the ADSB in, so it can receive ADSB information as standard. So this is now their sort of stable product that everybody should be using. And along with that is the HERE 3. The safety switch has been removed, so people wanting to use a safety switch can use the one included in the cable pack. It's now sealed, so it has a level of water resistance. The LEDs are larger and more visible. On the back, this example is just my 3D case, but this will be available as a mass-produced product soon. And what we have is CAN only, so a new shielded CAN cable of about 25 centimeters. Inside of here is the RTK GPS, so it is an M8P, so it will work with a base station. And again, that is a standard now, so this is the most cost-effective RTK system on the market at the moment. So anybody that has a HERE-Link should update to the latest software. It has huge improvements, and this is now a stable product and very usable. I'm fitting this on almost everything at the moment. The latest update, which was about July time, adds Solex as well as Q ground control, adds a whole new method for mapping buttons using the dual S-bus. Video is more stable, and it's a very usable, solid product given sort of unbeaten range for this price point. We're also trying to expand our range on what I class as the links. So a link giving video control and telemetry like what the HERE-Link does. So the HERE-Link offers exceptional value for what it is. The range, by the way, 12 to 15 kilometers on the CE settings. Obviously abide by your local rules or get the necessary permissions. This product here is the H16 from Skydroid. Similar principle to the HERE-Link. It is different, slightly different feel to it. I'm viewing this as a product I'll put on some of the agricultural drones, the spray drones. Comes with this interesting little camera with IR, so it has performance in low light. Depending on the versions, there's two versions, a standard and a pro. The range can be from 5 to 15 kilometers also. And a product we're just going to start to stock is our more professional link. So this is a 2.4G link for video control and telemetry. It is CE rated and it has a 15-kilometer range, a commercial solution for video and command and control. 15 kilometers and all CE approved. What we are starting to stock now is a bigger range of the polystyrene model kits. So in the past it's very difficult to get these bulky items over, and with COVID, surprisingly, it's been even harder. Other deliveries have been having priority, so we've structured ourselves in a way that we can now import the bulk, and what we've had from feedback from customers over the lockdown and with increased demand is being able to offer more fixed wing and especially Vtol. So we have a few products coming in for the polystyrene style Vtol. So this example here is the mini crosswind. So this is a 1.6 meter, and this is a standard configuration of Vtol, so a quad plane. So it has the 4 lift motors, and this one will have the motor in the front as well. So again, these are a nice kit. We'll sell them as a kit. You choose your electronics, and we'll also have a sort of our own custom PNP package that you would pick your bits as well as the commercial ready-made solutions. The other model we have arriving is from the manufacturer, the Believer, and this is a 2.4 meter Vtol, and if it's anything like the Believer has been, it should be a fantastic product. That one's about a 10 kilo when it's all set up, so it's a bit more of a solution for mapping, more of a commercial product, but yeah, very nice. Thanks for watching our update video. Check out the websites. Lee will put links to all the products you've seen below, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching my video and watching right to the very end. If you want to find out what I'm currently working on, you can follow me on social media by searching for Painless360 in the usual places. If you'd like to become part of the inner circle, then you can become a Patreon. Details are in the description and you get lots of additional benefits. Check out the playlist section on the channel too. I organise all of my videos into playlists, and it's called something like Introduction to or for Beginners. All of the content is aimed so that you can start at the very beginning, and it teaches you that subject, starting with simple principles and moving up to teach you everything you need to know.